Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my world with Nat. Relocation concierge here in the Dominican Republic. We are at the beautiful Voy Voy restaurant in Cabarete, right on the beach. I'm going to show you a little bit of it a little bit later on. But I met Greg online very casually last week. He wrote a fantastic article about Cabarete, and I thought he's a guy that we need to talk to and get his perspective on living here in the DR. So welcome to the episode.
Thank you, Natalie. It's very nice meeting you.
Yeah, and fellow Canadian from Ottawa.
Yes, from Ottawa. I've worked for the federal government for about 20 years, and I'm retired down here with a pretty decent pension, so I'm very happy.
So it goes without saying that with the pension, you can live here nicely.
Very comfortably. Very comfortably. One of the best things about Cabarete is you can find fairly cheap housing, and the food, I think, is cheap as well. If you budget yourself, you could easily live for a couple $1,000s a month, I think.
Yeah.
Would you say that? $2,000 or $3,000 a month, something like that?
I think there are options, and that's the thing I'm finding with clients is it's about really what it always comes down to. What do you want? What do you need?
Yes.
And what your budget is. And you live in ProCab, which is a gated community.
Yes.
And is your home in another gated community, like within?
No, it isn't actually. It's open. And
Okay.
You can sort of walk back and forth, and I kind of like that.
Safe?
It's very safe. There's about 3 people on site there all the time, like two maids and Langy, who's a sort of a handyman who brings your water.
Oh, nice.
And if your gas runs out, he'll bring that to you. So it's Almendra, and I'll even put in a plug for Almendra. Almendra's a great little
community,
site.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So we will drop all the information about the area, Almendra, and the article that you wrote. We'll put it in the description for everybody to go check out.
Okay.
What are some of the things? So you told me you've been coming here for 10 years.
Yeah, I first came here 10 years. My sister and brother-in-law were urging me to come, and I goes, no. And then finally I came for a couple times. But as I say in the introduction to the blog, your first impressions of this place aren't that great. There's no sidewalks. It's a third world country. There's no sidewalks, and then motorcycles actually move fairly fast at the time down the road. They speed, they do wheelies, and then the policemen sort of look on nonchalantly, like this would be confiscate your motorcycle.
A huge offense back home. Yeah, absolutely. I always say like the Dominicans, I'm not sure they would handle the Canadian driving very well with all the rules that we have.
No, it's a little weird when you first come, and you wonder why they're doing that. They have put in some fairly major speed bumps, so you don't see that as much now. If you actually want to cross the street, just find one of these giant speed bumps, and then just as they slow down.
Yes, absolutely. That is the trick.
That is a tip you can use.
I have to say, when we came almost 18 months ago, we stayed at Taina Hotel for one night, and I remember getting out of the cab and holding my daughter's arm, and I thought, where the hell are we? It just was. Yeah. There's like a little fruit hut, and there's like everything was kind of like shabby, and I thought, what do we get ourselves into? And you said something interesting. You said this is a third world country. Do you feel that way? Because I feel like it's a developing country.
It is a developing country. I'm an economist, and it has one of the fastest growing economies in the South American sphere and Caribbean. Yeah. So it does, and the government here is actually really good. The president here actually has a degree from Harvard, and he has a good cabinet. Even during COVID, he had a health committee, and he was viewing things. So the government, this is not a dictatorship. It's the government here is actually quite good. So I like that. But yeah, what were we talking about? I'm a senior citizen. I'm a senior citizen here, so I have a memory of a goldfish actually. So just let you know about that.
So tell me some of the things that made you decide that Cabarete would be your home base.
Okay, so just to give you background on the blog, I've been here about 9 months. Yeah. And I started grew to love it over time. And then one of the reasons I moved here was I was in the middle of quarantines and I wasn't handling those. So I said, I'm going to pick up sticks and move down here. But I was doing these Facebook posts and I said, heck, people are wondering what the heck am I doing down here? So I just put a blog together and I sort of thought through what I did. But one of my favorite things about Cabarete is actually the beach. If you look out at the beach, maybe
we'll pan out after.
We can pan through this. This is a really long beach.
It is.
And you can go, if you're a senior citizen, you can walk down that beach. It takes you 40 minutes up to Kite Beach and 40 minutes back. Yeah. I'm walking 12,000 steps, and the research says this is the best thing you can do during your time is to do a lot of walking.
Walking is key, yeah.
But if you're more athletic, though, this is the kiteboarding mecca of the world here.
Yes.
So you can do kiteboarding. I would not recommend that as a senior citizzen because if you go up in the air and you come down, you may smash every bone in your body.
And you don't know if you're going to come down.
No, I'm not a kiteboarder. So
I love that. Okay, so the beach, obviously the kiteboarding is very popular here with the young people. You mentioned the food booth briefly before. So what are any hot spots that you, I mean, we're here now, so you obviously come to Voi Voi.
Yeah, no, I come to Voi Voi. I come to Voi Voi quite a bit. But just to let people know, there are, despite this the fact it's kind of a bohemian community, there are some really decent restaurants here.
Yes.
And my favorite is Le Bistro. It's run by an expat guy from France, and you can literally get beef bourguignon, a really nice tuna, any number of pastas, and this is like a first-class restaurant. He's a very committed guy, and the price, holy smokes! You could probably dine with your wife with some wine for probably 1,500, 2,000 pesos, which is about $40 or $50.
Where is this place?
Where is it?
Look at me, who's been here. This bistro right up here.
Le Bistro, it's not on the beach. You go up and there's a really cute alleyway just up there.
Oh, there. Yes, I know where that is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Rhett, did you hear that? We're gonna have to go.
Yeah,
we probably walk by it all the time.
You have to reserve there, though.
Yeah.
It's booked solid because he's had such a good menu, and
Good
because
to know.
the prices are there.
It is affordable. I think that's one thing that I found a place. I met somebody over here at the Imperial the other day, and they have like literally a $3 to $7 breakfast, all in, tax in, everything. And I was like, got pancakes for my daughter for $3, and I was like, that's doable.
Yeah, that's
doable. So okay,
just let me
go ahead. Yeah,
there is. You got to hunt and peck around here a bit because there is a tourist price for a lot of things.
Yes.
And then there's a local price. And the more you can get a local price, or just good deals. Because if they see you're a tourist, like some of these beach ones, they'll charge you through the nose. So just do a little hunting and pecking, and you'll find the place that you like. But yeah, a lot of good restaurants here. So.
The key sentence I tell my clients is "Yo vivo aquí." I live here.
I live here. Yeah, I live here. I go "Mino stupido turista." No. Mi dominicano blanco.
Yeah, that's good. Well, and I think it's important to clarify because it's not. They're just doing their job.
No, they're trying to make some money, and they know. And there are some places there that do cater to the rich tourists, and they're fine.
Yep.
If you are on the richer side of your pension, then go for that. But,
there are options for all budgets, basically.
Yes.
So, you told us about the stuff you love. Is there anything that you think, oh, really? That's my thing. Really? Sometimes I'm driving and I think, really? You have to do that right now?
Yeah, no. As I said, my first impression here was not good. I mean, if you just come on the beach, there's some fairly aggressive people who try to hawk stuff for you, and you learn to handle that over time, though, because they'll come at you, and this is literally covered like a small town. So see your face, and look how refused me yesterday. Yeah. So they don't bug me. The other thing was, as I said, the sidewalks.
They're a little bit shabby.
Yeah, as I said, they don't really have a municipal government like we would have in Canada. So a lot of people build their own sidewalks. You'll see some cobblestones a little bit north. You'll see a guy do some basic sidewalk, and then you'll see other styles of sidewalk. It's like a mosaic. But actually, that's one of the things I like about Cabarete is it's a little. I talk about that in the article. It's a little bit bohemian. You're not getting an all-in inclusive. Resort here. You're getting a slice of paradise that may or may not be suited to you. So,
and what would be some of your favorite things to do while you're here? Because I mean, you're retired, so you are finding things to do.
Yeah, I think my day would consist, as I say in the article, would be a really nice walk up the beach. Yeah. Like I'm catering to the article. Like I'll walk up and down. Yeah. And then I really enjoy that a lot. But I do some eco sports. I'm an old man, but I still do some eco sports. So I do scuba dive, and Sosua is a pretty good place to scuba dive. Yeah. I've been using Aqua Adventures. I'll put a plug in for there. Pablo, listen to this, Pablo. He's done a really good job. He's a Dominican American, and he's done a really good job. Very, very qualified. I took my advanced PADI certificate there. So I'll do some scuba diving. and there's some really nice coral reefs there. And they have if you're an advanced scuba diver, they have a ship called the Zingura, which they sunk, and I've done that dive.
Nice.
And that's quite nice as well. So, no, I enjoy that. And then I've done a little surfing.
Yeah.
Once again, if you are a senior citizen, handle that with care. Like, there's some small waves, and you'll get some really qualified instructor. So actually my best friend here is a 25-year-old blonde surf instructor who I made friends with, and I go out for dinner with her all the time. You probably wouldn't do that in Canada.
No.
I take a beautiful blonde woman, yeah, let's hang out. But if you do that, people are you guys married? No. We just hang out. And
you just hang out.
That's one of the things.
There are friendships here that are made. Yeah, it's easy.
There's a lot of intergenerational friendships there. But anyway, she's my surf instructor, and she showed me how to.
What's her name? We need to plug her too.
No, I don't think I'll.
We're not gonna plug her. Okay, no problem.
No names.
No names. That's fine.
No names.
So what?
She taught me how to do a pop-up, and I surfed on small waves. I think a senior citizen can handle that.
So how do you get around? Do you have a car?
Actually, I did use the guaguas. I still use the guaguas.
Yeah.
And I'll just explain what those are. Those are one of the funnest parts of Cabarete. They're white vans that go up and down the main street all the time. And Dominicans use them a lot. And instead of like getting a bus ticket and stuff, you just throw up your hand and you wave it. And then it'll stop and then charge you literally 50 cents or a buck to go the length from Puerto Plata all the way to Cabarete and the other way. And the fun part of that is mostly Dominicans use those, so you get in there and you're squished with a bunch of Dominicans, and people do not have space issues here. I've had Dominicans sit on my lap. I have someone sitting in front of me, and then I say, me, tú eres de la. No problem. But and they'll be smiling and laughing, and you'll have a lot of fun. Just come here.
They're friendly. They're very friendly people. Absolutely.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing about Dominicans. They come across as being very, very aggressive and loud, but in fact they're very, very outgoing, very loving people.
Yeah.
I lived in the neighborhood. They have very good families.
Yeah.
The kids, there's no helicopter parents here. The kids play all day in the streets. They play baseball.
You're right.
And all the Dominicans in the Dominican neighborhood put up the chairs, and they'll all share a beer, and then they'll play the music. If you really don't like loud bachata or salsa, this is not the place for you. you gotta like some loud Caribbean music, and they'll start dancing on the street. And
they live life.
They
live for today.
Yeah, so you see a lot of Canadians who retire and they've worked hard their whole life, and they don't smile a lot. You see a lot of really, really poor Dominicans. They're laughing all the time. I go, what's your secret? I think it's their family life and their love of.
There's a simplicity too for some of the living.
So,
especially here. I don't know that it would be like that in the city as much, but I think out here definitely there is a simplicity to things.
Definitely.
Okay, so somebody's watching this. They're retiring soon.
Yeah.
What wisdom do you have to share? Like, all in? What should they do?
Wisdom I share. I'm in pro cab, and I like that. There's a little bit of security there.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
So find a place with security, maybe?
Yeah, just find a place like ProCab and get a decent price for that. My wisdom would be, if you're looking for an all-inclusive resort, this is not it. But if you're looking for if you're a retired guy and you're looking to relive your teen years, like when there was hippies and stuff roaming around, and it's a little off color. If you like the bohemian vibe,
this
is
it.
Place. I've talked to so many people from around the world. There's a very diverse group of people from all around the world. Yeah. I've talked, Haitians or Europeans or some Americans as well. If you like just hanging out.
School of life, really.
It's a school of life, and it really is wonderful. And
any last words you want to share?
Not much. Just come down.
Come visit.
And just look below the warts, and then start digging deep into why Cabarete is a wonderful place and a great place to retire to. So
thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.
I really, really appreciate this. Remember that relocation means something different to everybody. So you might want to come and try this out for 4 to 6 months. You might want to do it permanently. It really is subjective, and that's a really important thing for you to define what you want, what you need, and what your budget is going to be for a move like this. You don't know where to start and you're feeling overwhelmed. Let's connect. Click in the Calendly link in the description. book a free call and we can have that conversation and see how we can get you here and feeling safe and relieving you from any, my goal is to save you time, money, energy, and a whole lot of heartache because, sometimes it comes with a little bit of heartache when you decide to make a move like this. Yeah,
right? I'd super recommend something like Napoli because there are a lot of places here to buy cheaply or rent cheaply, but you need somebody on the ground floor to help you with that
boots
stuff.
on the ground,
you need boots on the ground to help you locate here. You can't go to a website and click a button and come down.
I know where things are. That's the one thing that I've been finding. So whatever you choose to do today, have an incredible day, and I'll see you soon in the next episode. Bye for now. Thanks, Greg.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, fist bump?
Fist bump, yeah. The fist bump.